Well, thank you guys for checking in with us. Appreciate it. Great to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you. Actually, I think, well, there, look at that. Look at that. Got Dax.
Thunders.
Look at all Tom's arsenal and
yeah, he's got way more than me.
Where's the five thing?
Well, at least in that room.
The five neck might make an appearance.
No.
Is that in storage?
Yeah. I used to be 6 foot tall. I shrunk because of that thing. Not so damn much.
That's got to be some heavy artillery.
You mean you don't use that thing to record or sit around at home and play?
What's that?
Well, actually, I've been playing this one.
Oh.
Is that your Gibson or your Hammer?
No, this is a Dwight.
Oh.
And I got Steve Marriott's guitar here, too.
How about that, Rick?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey.
Yeah.
One-upping you.
Not one-upping. I'm just happy to be
I know.
Yeah, we have
These
great
things,
taste.
I mean, these things really sing, don't they? They sound great.
Oh, yeah. I got this. Here's my Dwight. These are rare.
Oh, dude.
That I don't have.
That's the Steve Marriott one.
That's cool.
When we first started a little bit ago off the air, Tom didn't even have his 12-string in appearance.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go, yeah, okay, I'll stick one over there for.
Got to have your signature, your signature sound. So last time I saw Cheap Trick was 2017, St. Paul on the Gene Simmons benefit show at
The baseball stadium.
Yeah, you remember that?
Of course.
2017. That was 4 years ago. Wait a minute.
Was that 2017?
No. I don't think so. Is that
Had
right?
to be. 2018, maybe? I don't know. Time flies these days, don't you think?
I was going to say 2019, but
No way.
I have no idea.
A couple.
The one we didn't say,
yeah.
2018.
Now, here's the thing. I remember seeing pictures of Cheap Trick with Kiss when I was 8 or 9 in the pages of Circus Magazine going, how did this unlikely friendship even develop? I mean, that's amazing. You guys have been tight with them for years, since the beginning, practically.
And they were lucky to hire us.
We were there. Well, we were their employees, so, you know.
Employees.
Yeah, we were a deduction.
Yes, we were over.
Actually, Gene and Paul came to see us at Max's Kansas City in New York.
Wow. Was that the beginning, 74, 75?
No, that was 76.
76, okay. And that's where it started?
Yeah, we were doing our first album.
Yep. That's amazing, man.
I wonder if Wayne County was there, Rick.
I know.
Oh, Wayne County. I remember Wayne County.
Oh, yeah, the electric chairs.
Quite the notorious figure, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you saw his figure? I just saw his face.
How did Cheap Trick manage to be captured into the zeitgeist over the years, as far as Damone scalping tickets to your show and Fast Times at Ridgemont High and singing Surrender and Dream Police? And
look at this face.
Made camera.
Made for radio.
I mean, how's that feel to be part of the fabric of Americana and be in an institution that this band is?
Well, I don't know. Without bragging, we always thought we were cooler than we were. But if you tell people you're cool, then you're not. You know, it's like
true.
So, you know, we never wanted to be anybody else. I don't think I didn't.
Sure.
I didn't want to be me either. But
hey, nobody can be you. Nobody can be Rick Nielsen better than Rick Nielsen or Tom Peterson at that. You know.
Well, if they've got a tribute band, you'd have to be.
It's what?
Yeah, with a tribute band, you'd have to be. So there's a few of those around.
True.
It's usually the women play Rick and I. We don't know why. It's always
it's the hair. It's got to be
right. We're the most feminine of the group, I guess.
Most of the time.
The accolades and attaboys have poured in over the years. 2016, you went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's amazing. I mean, congratulations on that.
Yeah, no.
That was 5 years ago?
Almost.
How won't you guess the date again?
Where have I been? Yeah, I got to look that up. Are you sure?
Yeah, 2016, man.
That does seem like a while ago. That's true.
Yeah. Well, this last year has just kind of the name of your new record says it all. In Another World. That's what I feel like I've been living in.
Yeah.
You sort of lose track of time. You know, you don't know.
See, we haven't played in over a year. Oh, that's cool.
So everybody's just been locked down. Tom was saying that he hasn't left the house in Nashville for a while, and Rick, you too?
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah. It's like right when it first started, there was nobody around. It was a ghost town. Now it's like busier than ever. So I really don't want to go out.
Wow. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. So
I'm ready, even if I'm talking to you guys, I'll even do this. So I'm
nice. This was recorded before the pandemic even started, right? And you've just been sitting on this thing for Tommy's
year and a half?
I thought he meant that. Yes, right.
Jesus.
Yes, it was.
April 9. Okay, it's coming out. You got 13 new songs, and this record blows me away. I've been listening to it for about last week and a half, and it sounds like a new band out to prove something. It definitely doesn't sound on a band resting on its laurels, which you could easily do as Cheap Trick, but it's amazing production-wise, songwriting-wise. My head spun. Really, really great record.
Thanks.
Check your temperature.
Seriously.
Really? Yeah, it's like every record. I think we always go out to kill it, do what we do.
You do.
We don't start out with some theme or some concept of the whole thing.
Right.
And it's like just a good song is what we try to do. That's all we've ever tried to do.
Right.
It's funny you said it being a new band. I don't know about Rick, but I always kind of look at us. I feel like that always. Like it is a new band. You're always trying to make a better record. You can't do a perfect one. Well, maybe we can. But
this one's
what I mean?
close, man.
It feels like we're all, because it's just one of those things where it just feels like it's a new thing. Like it doesn't feel that much different really than when we first started.
Wow. Well, that says a lot, doesn't it?
Either we're dreaming or we're high. Or both. But I think this, it's like the first record. Because we're, for a lot of people, I've said years ago, I think we're a lot of people's fifth favorite band. It's like they get their favorites, and then it's like, if they go back and discover this was our 20th album, 20th studio.
Yes, yeah.
And I don't know how many other bands did that or have done that.
That's a good question because I mean,
yeah, I don't know the answer.
What do you mean? You should know this.
You know everything.
You know the answer. Not in my job description today.
Oh.
So the first single came out January called Light Up the Fire. That thing starts off with Tom's 12-string signature bass.
Oh, that's what that was. Huh?
That's what I thought it was anyway. That's why he set it up right there. Look at him. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a good, sick, quick.
It's a rocker, man. Yeah.
Right there. How about that? Get out of here.
I
Nice.
got to admit,
nice.
Tom, do that. Do that now. The first solo, that's from Happenings 10 years time ago.
That's right.
10 years time. The first track is a song called Here Comes the Summer. Now, you released this under a different title, very close to it, called The Summer Looks Good on You 2018, I think, as a single. And that starts off with an a cappella, Cheap Trick, old school vocal flourish, and it sounds amazing to get things kicked off and rocking.
Yeah, that was a good song, a good single.
And it wasn't on a record until now.
Good concept.
You got a couple of guest appearances. One that I couldn't believe, Jimmy Hall from Wet Willie. One of my favorite songs growing up was Keep On Smiling. I mean, come on.
Jeff Beck group.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he played with Jeff Beck too.
Playing. Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on his last tour. At least the last tour, probably a couple of them. Oh, it was great.
Wow.
And he's rolling a tumbler and all that stuff. It's great having that.
Final Days is the track that Jimmy's on, right?
Pardon?
Final Days is the track that Jimmy's on?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a great song. I love the swamp blues feel of it, man. It's got a good groove,
Well, we're from Illinois,
Yeah.
Northern Illinois.
Midwestern juggernaut. You got that work ethic down. That's the thing. That's probably you can attribute your longevity to that and how many albums you've put out. I think you put 3 albums out in the last, or is it 4 albums out in the last 3 years? I don't know. One of the two.
Ask Tom.
You've
you
been
don't
pretty
count
prolific.
if you don't count the pandemic time, we get an extra free year back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it's four.
Mulligan.
And you haven't.
We were used to doing an album every 6 months, so
Sure.
it's like this is a piece
Slowing
of
down.
So the last track on it's got Steve Jones, which is a John Lennon song. Give me some truth.
Uh-huh.
Sex Pistol. How you guys known him for a long time since the beginning, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah, we screwed up and missed him in Dallas.
We were so bummed. We were in Texas and they were playing in Dallas.
78, right?
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
And our
The one tour.
road manager went the wrong direction. And we thought we were almost in Dallas. Like, okay, we've got this is perfect timing. And it's like, Houston, 30 miles. Wait a second.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh,
No.
we're only 250 miles. He goes, I'll put the hammer down. Hammer down, you'd have to go 500 miles an hour for come
Yeah,
out. So
that ain't gonna
we didn't
work.
get to see the Pistols.
Oh, that's a bummer, man.
Yeah, I know.
Because we love the record,
It's great
Right.
stuff.
Did you ever meet Sid Vicious? Because yesterday was 42 years that he died.
No, they weren't really around or accessible. I don't know that they, we never had a chance really to run into them. We would have loved to,
Right. Right.
talk to them. It'd been great. We loved those guys. They were great.
Pure and adulterate
Hilarious
attitude.
stuff. Yeah, they definitely had that. It was funny, Good sense of
Yeah,
humor.
yeah.
We like comical groups like that.
Well, that's the thing about Cheap Trick too. You've always had your tongue planted firmly in cheek. You, especially Rick, on stage. And
Hey, wait a minute.
That's a compliment, not an insult.
Okay. Sorry.
As far as live goes, the Cheap Trick sense of humor is definitely intact over the years.
We do have fun, even on the sad, slow stuff.
Sure.
We're smirking inside.
The sad, slow stuff. That reminds me, I think the title track, Another World, off of In Another World, coming out April 9, kind of reminds me of The Flame, your number one worldwide hit from 88. Did it
Really?
have that
Really?
ring in your head or no?
I've never heard the record yet.
No, not yet. No, he hadn't heard of
Never heard.
But I said, but I just recently reheard the record. We hadn't, I heard it a year and a half ago. It's like, what are the
seriously,
titles? How does these
listen
things
to
go?
it. It's killer.
No, I did.
Yeah, I know it
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
But
It's my favorite Cheap Trick record in a long time, man. I am really, really stoked for everybody else to hear it too.
Cool.
And I'm glad we did the reprise of the one, because it's like, all our songs we've done them different.
Right.
From I Want You to Want Me, from the studio version. to,
Sure.
the way we do it live.
Yeah.
It's really got kind of lightened up, let's say.
So Another World, the reprise comes toward the end, right? Like third to last song, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
kicks
more.
ass.
That's really like a Sex Pistols version of that song.
Yeah, I'd love it, man. Whole different take on it. That's killer. So once everything is back to normal, hopefully that's going to be sometime soon. Are you going to be going back out on the road with your ZZ Top 50th anniversary tour that you guys were going to be opening for, or is that still in the works or no?
I think we have everything planned, sort of like
Really?
a year ago or whatever it was. Rod Stewart, ZZ Top.
Rod's on the bill too?
Well, no, he's a separate tour.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that was
going with
after
him too. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we'll see. We don't know yet what goes on with all that stuff.
Yeah, sure. You just make the music. That's all you got to do.
Well, yes. And drive and load the gear.
And drive, yeah. Is it true that you play for free and you travel? That's how you get paid? The life of a rich, successful rock star?
That's what we tell our fans. Our manager refuses to let us say that. No, I don't. It's like I love to play. And after 9/11, it got pretty bad for a while at the airports. I look shady anyhow, but I used to get searched 3 times every flight. So it's like, the travel was always took more time than playing. So it's like,
right.
I love playing like every day. My voice always goes bad, but it's always bad. So I have perfect pitch, but a shitty voice.
I think I read a quote from you that said, once we don't play together for a while, we don't get rusty. We started off rusty.
I'll use that one.
Can we use that? I'll
Can we
be
use
right
that one?
back.
Sure.
I always say it's like, thank God we never progressed. We were pretty good, and
Right. Just
we
planed out.
never felt like, oh right, we got to get all this other funny stuff that's not us, just because the newest trend. Although, there we go, Tom.
Here we go.
Now that I might as well see it's a bass.
That's
at that.
rare.
Isn't that
It's
cool?
like a mirror.
Yeah, Carina bass.
Dude.
And old T-Bird pickup too.
Quite the
That is-
arsenal.
You ever take the covers off, Tom?
No, I didn't. Clive had this pickup. I can ask him. He probably knows. Clive Brown is the builder in England. So if anybody wants to look up Clive.
Yeah, I just saw that picture last night of that Epiphone bass with the covers off. He had the
Oh, you're
black and
talking
white.
about mine.
Yeah,
The Embassy. Yeah.
that's the
I love
only one
that.
I've ever seen like that with the covers
Just
off.
have
catching
one
up
of
right
those.
now. I mean, have you two Zoomed or done any of this since the pandemic at all? I mean, or is this just we haven't seen each other in a while?
Well, we all have families, so it's like we don't want to talk to them either.
Yeah.
You know.
We just stay in these. I stay in this room and he stays in that room. And
That's
then-
right.
Little
Like
cubby
that
hole.
old Playboy ad. I'm here, my wife's and there.
See, I had to bring. I don't think you've seen this, Rick. Right?
No,
It's
that's
cool.
beautiful.
It
He
looks
only did
amazing.
one,
Yeah, well, why would
and that's it. Since he
He
brought out
only
the guitar.
one. That's
I love
that's
it.
one of one.
one of one? I thought I saw a TV Junior back there too.
I have a junior. Yeah.
Yeah, there
Let's
is
talk about it.
over your. Yeah, over your. There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
That was that.
that's the Johnny Thunders one.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you guys ever play with the New York Dolls at all?
No.
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 Were
We
you-
knew him for a while.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while. That's another amazing story that David Johansen is still going strong.
There we go. See?
Yeah. Cool.
What
Nice.
We
year
both
is
got
this?
up. I'll hold mine up.
Yeah, it's a 1960.
This is a 59.
You got even a fatter neck probably. This thing is nice, and this one's real flat and wide. It's great. It's the best neck.
So, Tom, you started off playing guitar, obviously, right? Before you switched to bass?
That's correct.
Yeah. Was it because Rick came in and said, I'm the guy now?
Wasn't him specifically, but it started to get to the point where people were getting really, really good on guitar. And I was never a soloist. I was really a rhythm guitar player.
Right.
And the guitar player that Rick and I ended up working together with was our guitar player, Craig Myers. It was in Fuse. Anyway, we were in a couple of bands together, and he was really good. He's a great soloist, and I thought, if I switch to bass, I think I'll be better off here. And so in a way, that's my style is more like a rhythm guitar player.
It
than a
is.
bass player.
Yeah. Thus the
So-
12-string, I think, really. I mean, that's how you incorporated that into the sound of Cheap Trick. And it sounds, flawless within the context of the songs.
Yeah, and we'll let the then Rick and I and Craig started the band. So they had two great guitar players.
Right.
Where would I fit in? I wouldn't have. I'd have been doing it here. I'd have been driving.
Blue oyster cult.
Yeah, I'm going to go to bass. So I didn't start out really listening and learning bass parts because I wasn't the bass player, but really it was about the time that Jeff Beck group came out with Ronnie Wood. I always thought his style of playing really suited my style of playing. And so I always thought he was fantastic bass player.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot of people give Ronnie credit for that at all.
They don't give him any credit for it. I don't know why not. And that first Rod Stewart solo album, he plays it, but you can tell instantly that that's him.
Yep.
It's just
I love that
great
record.
stuff. He's just a natural, something of, so anyway, it's not really a standard bass style. So
Yeah.
That's why we don't have a boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom.
Right.
Next. So it's like I just let Tom go wild, and he lets me go wild. I'm more of a rhythm player also.
Well, your
more
leads,
more like Townsend or something, like a rhythm player. I mean, his, Pete Townsend, that kind of a thing. It's
right.
It's that combination of things. We love Jeff Beck and Townsend and, all sorts of different people, but it's that, George Harrison or whatever. And it's that it just becomes kind of a blend.
Yeah. Robin's
all of your
great
different
rhythm
influences.
playing too.
Yeah.
Rick,
Malcolm,
your leads,
Malcolm
especially
Brown
on a
is
song
great.
like I Want You to Want Me, the lead that you play on the live version, it's something that I don't see it coming, and it's there. It's and it takes the song to another level to me. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not what a normal lead player would play there.
When do you
I
think
don't
you
know.
heard that last? Maybe, is it the
A year
same?
ago.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I
mean, it's the breakdown toward the end that gets me. I love it.
I don't think Rick's probably heard that recording since we did it.
That's a while.
78. Yeah, it's probably, we don't sit around really listening to the records.
Sure.
over and over.
Of course. But I mean, you can't get away from radio on. Everybody's, it's been on the radio for a gazillion years.
Yeah, but we don't listen to the radio.
Neither do I.
I would say if it's not on NPR, I don't hear it.
Oh, wow. No music radio for you at all. Huh? It's because it's the same thing.
Well, to me, driving, not really. Music distracts me so much that I'll start listening like, oh my God, what a great bridge. What is that?
Because you're trying to deconstruct.
I don't know what I'm doing. And I can't concentrate.
Really?
Wow. It drives everybody in my family nuts. I got to have the radio. If I'm a passenger, well, there you go. So what? I don't have to do anything. But if I'm driving, it's too distracting. Either I go, this is the worst crap I've ever heard. Pull over. I got to hear who this is.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Is so bad. That's
Right.
usually
you only pull over for the bad ones.
yeah, I got to wait and see who this is. Oh, my God.
So I never have to listen to it again. Yeah.
That's right.
Right. I understand. Well, the new Cheap Trick record, man, is it's going to be on replay at my maxi pad for a while. I'm telling you, it's coming out April 9. It's called In Another World. The first single, Light Up the Fire, is out now. You can find that online. And Rick Nielsen, Tom Peterson, just nothing but a pleasure for you guys checking in with us today.
Well, thanks for letting us have our guitar collections looking at.
I love it.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I've got one of those. That's
Show and tell.
That's mine.
I like it.
Guys, thank you.
Thanks you.
I appreciate it, man.
You're the smartest guy on earth. You loved our record. Holy
Yeah,
God.
really.
Can't wait to see you guys on the road.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. See ya.